Alright, I'm back inside. I got 2 layers of 3/4 inch plywood that I need to replace. This isn't 3/4 inch plywood, but it is 3/4 of an inch, so. Let's just do 7 feet by 14 5/8.
You should probably use a chalk line to measure lines this long, but mine was with my tools at work, so I used my 4-foot level.
Alright, let's see how it fits. Let's start screwing it down.
On the first layer of plywood, it was directly on top of the joists, so I was only able to screw it where the joists were.
Yeah, 18.5 works. By 75 3/4, 75 11/16. Before I go, I'm going to use this chisel to chisel this off.
I didn't have 75 3/4 inches of plywood remaining, so I cut 3 18.5 inch pieces that would add up to this length. Before I laid the first piece down, I would have to cut out a slot in it for the power cord to slide through with the jigsaw. When screwing the second layer down, you can put in as many screws as necessary to make sure that no areas become prone to rise in the future. Make sure that the screw heads are flush with the wood. If they are above the wood, they will need grinded down, and if they are below the wood, they will need filled with BONDO.
Okay, the hardener, you don't want to put too much on, because if you do, it'll get hard right away. You need to get, that might even be too much. That's good though.
You'll need to apply Bondo to fill in any gaps in between your top layer of plywood and the surrounding floor area. When applying Bondo, the end goal is make a smooth floor with no dips or bumps, so it is better to apply a little too much than not enough, because bumps can be grinded down. You have to work quickly with Bondo because it will become too hard to apply after 3 minutes, and it will become completely hard in 15 minutes or less.
Hey YouTube, hopefully you can hear me. I'm kind of yelling so you can. The Bondo's dried, and my goal now is to smooth it enough to put tile on it. I got my grinder out. We're gonna see how dusty it gets, that's why I'm wearing this ventilator. So the Bondo, see how it's not smooth? I need to make it smooth with the grinder. And then I can put the tile, or put the glue down and put the tile down on top of the glue.
The reason it needs to be perfectly smooth is because if it isn't, the tile will begin to break shortly after it is set and people begin walking on it. The tile needs something smooth and solid under it in all places to prevent this from happening. The grinder is one of the most dangerous power tools there is, so be careful when using one and don't drop it. If you drop it, it could end up going anywhere and it won't turn itself off until you unplug it.
Okay, so I got a vacuum and I vacuumed a little bit, and I'm not done sanding with the grinder. There's a few spots that I need to go back over on.
When spreading your glue, it is best to use a glue trowel and not a scraper, but this was a rather small area, so I used a scraper. any glue up from the cracks between tiles before it dries. When cutting tile, use a straight edge after measuring and marking, and run your utility knife hard down the line a few times. After doing this, it should break off at the cut rather easily. I'm done with the floor. Okay, well, the glue's not all the way dry yet, but it'll be dry tomorrow at some point. Hell, I could have just laid them there and it would have been just as good as the rest of this room. I just vacuumed and I swear half the tiles came up with the vacuum, so at least this section right here is glued down now.
Thank you for watching Fish Tools, etc. And have a nice day.